I'm just waiting. I seem to. Oh, hello. How are you, darlings? Dr. Lucy here. Look, fresh out of the shower. Hopefully, you're all well and had a lovely weekend. It's Monday morning here. And as you know, I am a little late. I know Mary's always on time with low carb in the leaves, and I just can't seem to get that happening. But anyway, this week I'm talking at all things S this week. So I'm talking sugar and I'm talking simple. Um, One of the things I want to talk to you about today, lovelies, is some marketing mischief, I call it. Good morning, Alana. How are you, darling? So, marketing mischief, what is that? Well, as you know, I am, it is, God, can't get my words out this morning. But Monday, it makes my blood boil. That's part of the reason. So, big companies, big food companies, using marketing tricks to convince us to eat their food, or as I like to call it, their product. Now, as you know, there's like two sorts. There's the obvious junk food, and we're going to go with Coke and Macca's. Nobody thinks they're healthy. But I'm also this morning, I'm going to unleash a mini anger burst on companies that promote a product as being healthy, particularly promoting it to children. So in my sights today, my eyes, is Milo. I have a blog coming out later this morning on the sneaky tricks that Nestle, I guess, do to make us think that Milo is good for our kids. Now, I grew up with Milo, a lot of us did. It's marvellous what a difference Milo makes. But I can tell you, Milo is not a health product. Milo is just chocolate, granulated sugar, cocoa. They'll use words like, oh, the goodness of malt. Well, I don't know how we thought malt was good, but malt is just fermented barley, and barley is a grain, and grains turn to sugar. I didn't get this either. Now, here's an interesting fact, right? When Milo was first made in 1934, it was originally made for like a tonic for malnourished children during the Depression. Okay, so the idea was it needed to be cheap and it needed to have lots of vitamins in it for kids that were malnourished. Well, clearly in our day of abundance, there are that's not a problem. So they've done a flip, and it's no longer a tonic. It's now something that active kids need. And Milo have done this incredible. And look, I have no marketing background, but I'm sure this is probably marketing genius. And if there are any marketers in our group, I'm sure that you will attest to this. They're probably all patting themselves on the back about this because Milo has weaseled its way into kids' sport. Milo Cricket, Milo Auskick, their whole website is all about kids' sport. Like, aren't we great? We're promoting kids' sport. Yeah, you are, but don't sell your shit to our kids. There's this the whole thing is all about children. It's all about children's nutrition. Like, ironically, a whole sugary product somehow then telling us all about children's nutrition. I mean, seriously, it blows my mind. But interestingly, and this is the kicker, interestingly, children's nutrition, and they've got three beautiful little kids sitting, all looking very healthy. One is holding tomatoes, one is holding oranges, and one is holding kiwi. I'm sure the red, yellow, green there's some marketing thing about that. There is not a Milo product in sight. So kids' nutrition, no, not Milo. It should be, if you want your kids to be healthy, do not feed them Milo. On top of just Milo, because then they'll go, oh, but it'll get the kids to eat milk, and that's good. Okay. Then why do Milo make their sugary bars coated in this absolute garbage white chocolate? That's not healthy. Why do Milo make this ultra processed chocolatey, flaky thing, like some sort of chocolate cornflake thing, as breakfast cereal and tell us that that's healthy for our kids. It's just not. The whole idea, but can you see me getting cranky? The whole idea behind Milo and their incredible campaign and ingratiating themselves into kids sport is to get children addicted to their product early. Get them early, get them addicted, customer for life. Remember, sugar, highly addictive. The one word I want you girls and boys, men and women, peeps, I want you to think about, if a product ever says energy is just fuel and it's calories. Can you imagine, and this makes me laugh, whenever a product says high energy, imagine if they replace that word energy with calorie. High calorie. Do you think anybody would buy that product? Of course not. But because they twist it and say high energy, oh, yes, I need a bit of an energy boost. Do you think we never say I need a calorie boost? So please have a look. It will come out later today, the blog on, and each week, you should see who I've got my sights for next week. Each week, a particular product. I will be sort of just deconstructing some of their tricks and how they position themselves in the market as a health product when really they are no more healthy than the junk food. And don't get me started on why it's now called discretionary items. That's another whole topic. But junk food, okay? Takeaway message, Milo equals junk. That's it, darlings. I'm off my ranty rant, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, sweets.